Hello, everybody. My name is Ray, and welcome to The Sims 4 Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are starting in the year 1300, and as you saw in the intro, these original Sims were not from the 1300s. Unfortunately, it seems like a storm has somehow magically transported them back in time. They've woken up in this cute little cottage, and you can see her over there. Mara doesn't seem to have any way to figure out what happened, and it's not like she'll have any time to either. She is very pregnant, and this is our main sim. Her name is Mara Spanner. She is our main sim, and her husband, Joaquin. I might call him Jacques, but he seems to be okay, but honestly, he's just trying to keep the mood light because she is more terrified than ever. As you can see on her face, she's like, I can't believe we woke up here in this dingy bed, in this cottage. There's not a fridge, there's not a toilet, they don't have proper windows, it's all just open, and they have no money to their name. So, let me introduce you to Mara. Mara was from 2025, as well as Joaquin, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He used to be a sim who was already in The Sims 4, Joaquin Lechin. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, but he took her last name Spanner. And all of their skills that they had before, where they were literate and they could play like instruments from their time, all of that is gone because the language is entirely different. They're peasants, basically, so they don't have access to any paper. And basically their only way of making money is gone, because Mara used to be a writer, and Joaquin used to be a DJ, and they don't have that anymore, of course. But I can show you Mara's skills. Mara is level 4 in charisma, 2 in comedy, 3 in cooking, 3 in gardening, almost 4 in gardening, and then 4 in handiness. So luckily Mara seems to be very well equipped in this life. Whereas Joaquin has 1 in charisma, 1 in comedy, 1 in cooking, 1 in mischief, and he used to have a bunch of musical skills, but that doesn't really transfer over now. He's hoping he can figure out how to get this lute to work. I can't seem to get it to work, so I don't think it will. And this is something I want Mara to do. This is a knitting thing where it's CC, and it looks kind of like a treasure chest, but I think it'd be cute for Mara to knit some clothes. In fact, I'm gonna see if she can knit something now. Maybe a little beanie? They have no money, so I guess nothing will be knit. When they get to animals, maybe they can. For now, they have a chicken coop, and maybe they can upgrade to get a barn, but right now they both need to go foraging and figure out what they're going to do. And the Ultimate Decades Challenge usually starts off with the 2 Sims being teens and the teens having parents, and then you roll for like the parents to die. And as I look at our spreadsheet, I'll get to see which one of these crops will be viable for us to plant, because there are rules, and I can link a spreadsheet and a blank spreadsheet in the description, as well as the Word document to the rules, because there are a lot of them. But this playthrough is basically going to be really scary. It's going to be every single decision that gets made is a life and death decision, because this is the 1300s. And as we go through, maybe Mara and Joaquin's generation will continue on to something more. Now, the one scary part, which I haven't really planned, is that, well, because she's carrying the next heir and the heir's going to be born any day now, if Mara passes from the birth, then Joaquin's going to have to find somebody else to love, which is pretty scary because he's almost an adult. He's about, halfway through his young adult stage, and she's like a pretty young adult, so he's still a young adult. It's only halfway, but still he's older in terms of the people who would get married and the people who would have relationships around here. I can tell you their traits, and then I will go look at the spreadsheet to see what they can plant in just a moment. For Joaquin, he has a few traits. He is a music lover, a goofball, outgoing, he is family oriented, and he's gentle. Gentle is a trait from Qingyu's 100 Traits mod. I have a bunch of these traits. Mara has a bunch of them. She's neat, chic, romantic, tender, loves the outdoors, and she has the spa membership because she used to be a she used to have the wellness aspiration. In fact, I think she completed it if I remember correctly. Yeah, she completed inner peace, so she can maintain harmony. This she completed from before. And if this is if this is not allowed from the rules, then maybe I'll get rid of it. Because she completed the inner peace aspiration. But I don't think it's going to be a hindrance. I think it's more going to be a benefit for her, especially with this crazy world and how it's changed. So, I'm going to get us started, and I'll come back once they've found stuff to plant and they planted some stuff. So any of the items that they cannot plant, I'm going to be putting them away into the fridge, and then I'm going to send him back out foraging, because honestly, he's better of the two that can go out foraging. If they go out hunting, I will be rolling a dice to see if anything dangerous happens, so hunting will not be happening for a little bit. At least not until maybe he gets an archery skill, and I do have the archery mod installed. Can I plant this thing, or are you going to be in my way? Yes, I do need to roll though. Before I continue planting, I need to roll to see if the lot trait is going to be good or bad soil. So let me get the dice up here, and I will be rolling to see if we have a d4 specifically for what they get. So let's see, a d4. What soil did they get? They got a 3. That is Crops Blight, so that is not great, but it's going to have to be something. So Crops Blight, crops die here a lot. It's like strange sickness is spreading. That's not a good start, but it's something they'll have to deal with. And these plants, I'm going to have to remove this one specifically because this one's bothering me. I need you to move. It's debug, so it's not going to cost anything to remove it. These crops are not going to survive very much, and you cannot harvest them right away when they're ready for harvest. There's a specific harvest time frame, and the end of the harvest is at the end of the month. So as you can see, at the end of the season, we will be harvesting all of our crops, so hopefully they can gather enough to actually plant and they will grow. We'll just have to wait and see. This is Matilda Penderson. I believe she is a mother. She already has kids. But there are other people within this world who are good to go in case Mara passes away from her childbirth. I'm hoping that's not the case. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and get enough crops to plant here. And I'll be back to you guys once we get that going. Yeah, they can keep strawberries on them. Any fruit that they grab, they can just eat from their inventory for right now. You guys are going to have to head to bed, and you might be hungry. And so I might have him give all the food he has over to his wife, because she definitely needs more food than him. She's not doing too hot right now. And luckily he's getting the gardening skill. He's gonna need it. We'll have him water everything once he's done. And Mara's back. What do you got? Oh, she has gone into labor. And she's ready to give birth. It is now Monday morning, and it is time. And it's a girl. Amazing. I think I have a name already. We're going to name her Grace. Grace Spanner. Alright, baby is born. While they're in this state, I'm going to get the dice roller out again, and we're going to have to roll for them. Let me get the roll information out. So for her, we need to roll a d20 for both of them. Mara needs to avoid a 1, and the baby needs to avoid a 5, 10, 15, and 20. So let me get the dice roller up. Alright, we're going to roll first for Mara. Please do not get a 1. A 12, Mara is safe. Rolling for Grace. A 12. I think she is also safe. Let me just double check. Yep, 5, 10, 15, 20. Grace is safe. Oh, we can also roll for infancy, so that way we don't have to wait, because it's 1 day for babies, and then she's an infant for 5 days, even though that'll be probably the next episode. I'm debating whether this episode's going to just be 1301 or if it's going to be 1301, 1302. I mean, 1300, 1301, maybe up to like 1302, 1303. If that's the case, she's going to age up within the 5 days. So we're going to roll for her again, see if she makes it to the infant stage. This is also a d20, and we just have to avoid... It is this one right here. It is a 12, 16, and 18. Let's see. 15, okay. If that was her like baby roll, she would be dead. But no, she got a 12 during the baby roll and a 15 during the infant roll. So, Grace will survive. What great luck. Oh, how fantastic. And now it's crying. How about you cuddle? Maybe see if you can use cloth diapers. Maybe breastfeed. I'm guessing it's fine. But that's fantastic. She has her child. Joaquin is a little bit panicked. I don't know why he's panicked because he's not awake yet. But I'm going to have him get up. He might be freaking out. How about you cuddle your child, kiss her on the forehead? Yeah, child's already done. Child's already born. He's going to be freaking out for another hour. I'll have him go back out foraging. And she's going to get the laundry done. Oh, yeah, the plants are dead. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, he has to go. He has to go foraging. I want you to put the child down and then dispose of all the dead plants because they're dead. That's such a shame. I believe I have a trash can in here. I do not. Okay. I can't give it. I can't get it. Oh well. They might have trash plants. I will get rid of them later. I wonder if he made himself a quick meal. If so, that was not correct. I lost some berries on the ground. They're behind the oven. They're like all over the place. I do have a reshade mod on, so if the colors look a little off, that's why. I did want this to work, but I guess it just doesn't, so that's whatever. What can he do? He can't really sculpt. Oh, he can. When did he get 18? When did they get money? Where did they get money? They're not meant to have money. Yeah, they're not meant to have money. Oh no, she did the... I forgot. She did the searching of the pockets. That's right. So they do have money. We could do knives or horse sculpture. We'll have him make a horse sculpture. Oh, is it ready? Oh, yes, please, please. Not down, sorry. Unload and put away, and then you can craft a whole horse sculpture. This is another sim. Who is this? This is the knight, I believe. Gage Merrick. He's a young adult. He's from the gallery. I took a bunch of sims from the gallery from other Ultimate Decades sims. So if you guys have any suggestions of sims I can add, because I will always add more if I can, or if you guys have any suggestion of any like requests of sims that you'd like to add, just let me know. Maybe I can make a hashtag of sims I can add or any builds that you'd like to see. I do have a whole world of Windenburg ready to go. And Mara's not back. That's okay. So technically, Joaquin is very much unlike the other men of this time. He's very hands-on with his children. He really cares about making sure that they're okay, and he cares about just taking care of them. Even though he can't feed them or anything, he's still going to talk and cuddle with his child, and he's going to be really close. Whereas, like, I know others don't necessarily want to. The only thing he's not super interested in is, like, laundry, but I don't blame him. But he does love his child. He's, like, super close with her. Oh, Mara, it is not bedtime. You need to get up. They have potatoes. Potatoes are a winter thing. Chestnuts, fall, seeds. Garlic? I wonder if garlic's one of them. I'm gonna have to see. Go back to here. Garlic, garlic, garlic. Yeah, garlic is all season. Awesome. So garlic is something they will be planting. And hopefully we don't get vampires. We shouldn't. Shouldn't is the word, so I'm also going to be like, no vampires, please. I don't necessarily want a cult in this world, and there's not any that are already made. I'm in a world that had like everything deleted. It's just going to spawn Sims a little bit. Yeah, I think she would like gardening. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, they can be jokesters. Cute. Let's see if I can put this, yeah, right here. Oh, how cute. And then if we get to later on, maybe they can go to the market. Right now, they're just focusing on themselves. Since it is the next day, I kind of want them to do something together. And hopefully that'll lead in another child being born. That's the plan. Because I don't know how long Grace is going to survive. Even though she survived infancy, there's no saying she would survive childhood. And he hurt himself. But they're both doing good. Okay. What are you going to do? No, sorry. I'm going to have him go out to the forest to go foraging. You can take care of her. And I don't know if she needs to be fed, so we'll do that. And then we'll also do change into that as well. And let's see if you can make some stuff here. We could do seed porridge or just pottage. Pottage is free. Yeah, we'll do family size of pottage. That way you guys can actually eat something. I love the fridge inside. It's so cool. And now we have pottage. Grab a serving, eat something, and then you can go ahead and put that away. And then I'm going to have her do the laundry again and wash it in the wash tub. And there's mail, and there are bills. We don't have enough bills. Well, guess we just have no money. That's supposed to be a horse that Mary is riding, but it's not working. And for now, we're just going to put the chest down here, and if I want her to knit, I'm going to have to get overrides for some of the stuff that's knitted. Oh, laundry's done. Okay. Go and put the laundry away. And then you can go out foraging again. I know it's going to be dark, but I'm allowing him to go out foraging because he's deciding I need to do this for my family. I like to think that they're just talking about their past lives and what happened and how this whole thing is just crazy now. But they're excited for their child and they're happy to be together. I'm guessing this is intimacy? Yes, it is intimacy. It glitched. Huh. Okay. I'm going to have them do it because it is Tuesday now and they did want it originally, so we're just going to call that their daily one. We'll just look at their cute child and ignore the fireworks in the background. Oh, he's gross because of fleas. Oh no. Is that something I can get rid of? I don't know. Hopefully he's not sick. I don't have a sick roll yet, but I can make one. And yeah, these are trash plants, so we're going to delete it. Because we cannot get any more money from that. We're going to pretend she's not getting that. She's only just writing about it. And I'm going to have her go back to sleep for now until this is dry, and then she can get up again. As for him, well, that's going to wake him up for sure. Yeah, no, don't do anything with that. Search the pockets. Oh, is she hungry? She probably is. Especially if we took care of, yeah, she's just hungry. But now we're officially where she's going to age up into an infant. So let's have her age up. All right. How's she look? What is she going to be? she's a Wiggly child, a Wiggly infant. Cute. How cute. Okay. I'm going to pause here and I'm going to change her outfit and I'll show you guys in CAS. Alright, everybody. This is Grace Spanner. She looks a lot like her father so far. We'll see if she grows to be a little bit cuter as she gets older, but I know she looks a lot like her dad. I don't think, yeah, no, eyelashes are not available for her, so she's going to look a little odd. And I think this is the longest hair. I could give her this, but this looks very odd on children, especially infants, and I kind of like the hair that she has where it's kind of like this, because she is still like an infant, still a baby. Alright. Now, let's see if I can get them a crib. I don't think so. No, it's 50. Okay, I need 5 more. So we're gonna have to wait for that. I could technically get a bunk bed top, but I'm not gonna do that right now, or even just like a toddler bed. I'm tempted to do a toddler bed, but it's not time for that yet. I do have a toddler potty in here, because I got it beforehand. I might... See, I just want to delete it, not get rid of it, per se, so I'm going to ignore that. And instead, I'm going to put a toddler bed in the corner somewhere for her. Yes, it's 5 days until she's a toddler, so I'm going to have to go into the calendar and just see that. For now, she's fine right here. Hopefully she can sleep right there, and go from there. I want you to put her down and search the pockets and then do laundry. And then it's not quite ready yet, so maybe instead of doing that, put her down, please. Why are you embarrassed? Because you peed yourself a while ago. Yeah. Is he sick? It's just the fleas, but I think it's okay. He should be fine. Are you fine? Because if you're sick, I'm going to have to roll to see if he passes. I think I'm going to do the same, like, roll as the birth, where it's a d20, and then if he gets a 1, he passes. So we'll try that. You didn't do what I wanted you to do. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Put the child down. Yes, he can carry the child. In fact, actually, no. Jacques, I need you to go to the forge and go back foraging. I know he's covered in fleas. I know he's covered in ticks. I do not care. This is what you have to do. Sometimes. You may not want to, but you kind of have to. Alright, I think we have enough for a crib. So let me do that now before I forget. Yep, here's a little crib. Put it right here. And then we'll put Grace to bed. Just put her to sleep, please. I do not need her out. I do not like teaching infants milestones. I can if I have to. I just don't really have the time, nor do I really want to. We are going to send her out to the foraging station. That means he's going to have to get up and search for money in the laundry. Maybe he can do laundry. Replace the water. Let's see. What can you make? I don't need teas or anything. I just need like a broth or something. He can make himself pottage, so we'll do that. At least he's cooking level 2. What did you bring home? I'm not sure. Seed, onions are fall and winter, so... Oh yeah, they can like jokes. Then... As we get more money, we'll get more things to process items. That was way too loud. How about you do some laundry, please? You guys are just really funny. And it's cute, but it's not really needed. Yeah, how about you go to sleep? And for you, can you craft anything else? I think this is all for now. What are you going to do, Jacques? It's too late for you to go foraging. Is it done? Nope, it's soaked still. Replace the water, please. I'm guessing he just hung it up here. Like it was done and then he hung it up again. I'm guessing. Who knows? Oh, no, he just took it. And no, 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 no. It's clean. But it's damp. Okay. I think I'm gonna wake you up. I know it's the middle of the night, but you kind of need to. What are you eating? What are you making? What is this? What is this? What is this? Sure, no. No, 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 no. You just wasted your food. Great. Fantastic. That was so dumb. Oh well. Let's see. Baby care. I need you to breastfeed her, and then you can put her back in there, please. And then I need you to clean this up because churros are not appropriate. What a mess. Yep, I know you're hungry. And she is a spitter. Great. That is such a shame. Why did she do that? I don't even know. We can do a... Let's see. A family size of the onion and potato soup, please. That is something you can do. Ooh, that's not good. Breastfeeding is hurting. And she has to pee really fast. Could she be? I don't know. It's not showing yet, so we'll have to wait and see. And apparently I cannot drag things. There we go. Oh, she started reaching. How cute. Are there bugs? Oh, there are. Spray for bugs. We're gonna ignore that. Is that... Yeah, that weird thing she's holding. We're gonna call it a watering can. I don't know. I had an override for it. I guess it just doesn't work right now. Oh well. Hiccup's cute. How's the baby doing? Baby's good. Oh, she's so happy. Cute. Oh, fantastic. Put the laundry away. And then do this laundry, please. And on the clothesline. Perfect. I know it's damp. I know it's gross. And then pick up whatever clothing piles you have. Tomorrow is the end of the decade, and that is where we will stop. But for now, I think we're good still. Joaquin needs to come back, and then I'm going to have them try one more time. And see if maybe they'll be successful. Now that I was thinking about it, yeah, no, she's not. She's not. This is the fire portion of the oven, which is good. Why is he... Whatever. Whatever. I don't know. I really don't. Why is he dressed in his undergarments? I have no clue. Not a clue of what he's doing, but okay. Oh my goodness, please get in there. What are you getting? What are you getting? No. 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 No, no, no. Open. Get in there. Great. Fantastic. What does she need? She is feeling tired, sleepy, sad. Being awake too long. Alright, how about you kiss goodnight, please? And then you can go ahead and take a bath. Well, now she's sad. Isn't that sad? Alright, let's have them... Oh, fantastic. Great. Get up. There's no power in the house. They have a fire and they have light. That's all they care about. Let's see. We can't serve lunch. It's just going to be this. So let's see what else they can make. We do pottage. family size, but I think they have some in the fridge, don't they? Yeah, they have food in the fridge. Great. And now she's going to sleep, and there is still sound, but she's not going to sleep. Okay. But their child is happy. You should never wake up a sleeping infant. So we're gonna leave it be. Let's have them chat, or they will chat automatically, that's fine. Cute. Or hunger's going down fast. At least it seems like it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yay, they flirted. Uh-oh. Wake her up. I'm so sorry. It's going to be the worst. Pick her up, please. Good. Okay, and then put her to sleep, please. Good job. Search the pockets. Is there anybody outside? No. She's just eepy. Oh, hungry. Oh, no. Pick her up, please. Stop it. No. Oh, she's asleep. Okay, I guess so. Never mind. You go to sleep as well. It is only 5. Let's see, is the laundry done? Oh yes, it is. Okay. Go and do this laundry, please. Why don't you move to the clothesline, please? And then I'm going to have him go out once more to go foraging. Ha, she is. I already know if this comes up, then she is. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, good. We're gonna ignore that. Get some leftovers, please. I want you to get up for a moment. Use that. We could say they did a test, and this test was just, I don't know, an old wives' tale, and it happened to work, so they think that they are. Oh no. Oh no. I need you to stop for a minute, please. Feed her. Oh goodness, feed her, please. Please, 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 please. Thank you. We do not need her taken away. That would be very bad. Feed, breastfeed, please. Thank you. And then put her back to sleep. And then take that test. Alright, let's see. Haha, I knew it. Awesome. Old wives' tale, and now she knows for sure. You're just sad. Alright. We'll have them go back to sleep. As for you, you can add flowers? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm not going to do that, because we technically don't have flowers. At this point, they've been here for almost a year. And honestly, it's kind of changed them to where they're like, wow, it's almost been a year since we've been here. They've had their child is almost a toddler now, and almost a year old herself. And so getting through this very toughly, they're very grateful that they've had enough food to kind of ration out between them. And they know that, like, taxes are a thing and bills are a thing, and if they had electrical lights that'd be different, but luckily most of what they have is candles. And so they're just grateful for the days as they have it, and hopefully their days don't get worse. But now that Mara is pregnant again, and they're going to be welcoming their second child, they've kind of gotten to this realization that they don't really have a way to get back home, and they're not sure if they ever will. So right now they're just focused on one another, and maybe one day they'll focus back on getting home with their whole family, not just each other, but their kid. Let's see, ask preferred baby names. I'm glad they're both excited about it. Luca for a boy and Cameron for a girl. Maybe. I'm not sure if Luca is a time-appropriate name for a boy, but I will add it to my list. So I've added to the list, it was Luca for a boy and Cameron for a girl, and I don't think Cameron was appropriate necessarily. I'm not even sure if Luca was appropriate for a boy during that time frame, but I still wanted to write it down because this is like the the names that he basically said. And so maybe I can find something similar that they'll name their child. If you have any child suggestions, name suggestions, please let me know. She's already looking like she's super heavily pregnant, even though this is her first trimester, right? Yeah, first trimester. And as we get into Thursday, we will be heading into 1301, a full year that the Spanner family has been here. I'm pretty sure it'll start in like a few minutes. Yep, the calendar says it's 1301. So this is where I will end it here. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We have little Grace Spanner, and it looks like she's going to survive infancy, and so we're going to have to roll again when she becomes a toddler, which is exciting. Mara is already pregnant with another child, so hopefully that pregnancy goes well. She will do fine, baby does fine. They have some crops. They seem to be getting along with their new life here, a little bit chaotically, but what we have next episode will be Grace's birthday, the birth of the child, because I believe it might be on the same day, her birthday and the birth of the new child, unless it'll be Saturday, but I doubt it. So we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys all enjoy this, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will be posting another episode of this next week. If you have any suggestions that you want me to make, I will. And if you have any recommendations of mods I should add or sims I should add, just let me know. My ID on the gallery is Ray's Rainy Games. Ray's Rainy Games right here. And I will be adding this family up here. Mara, Joaquin, and Grace on the gallery. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all have enjoyed. I'll see you all later. Bye!